Hi and welcome to the Motley Fool's Bottom Line series. In this episode, we're talking about Netflix's hit show, Stranger Things, and how it makes the video streaming company money, and why original shows like this are so important to Netflix. If for some reason you're one of the few people who haven't seen an episode of Stranger Things, the show is set in the 1980s and follows a group of young friends as they uncover government conspiracies and fight off sci-fi monsters in their small Indiana town. The series was created by twin brothers Matt and Ross Duffer, who pitched the series to more than a dozen networks before it was picked up by Netflix. The gamble Netflix took on the Duffer brothers and Stranger Things has paid off big time. In the first 4 weeks after the third season was released, Stranger Things was watched by more than 64 million Netflix member households. According to television ratings compiled by Nielsen, the third season of Stranger Things has been the most watched Netflix original show over the past 2 years. Stranger Things has not only been a hit among viewers, but it's also earned accolades from the television industry, and has received 30 Emmy nominations along with 6 wins since its debut. Of course, the success of Stranger Things hasn't come cheap. Netflix spent $6 million per episode for the show's first season, and that expense jumped to $8 million per episode in the second season. The financial figures for season 3 haven't been released, but given the show's increasing popularity, it's likely that the per episode budget has gone up even further. So, why is Netflix spending so much money on just one television show? To answer that, it's important to understand that over the past few years, the company has shifted its strategy away from just licensing video content to producing its own original television shows and films. Right now, Stranger Things is one of the company's tentpole shows, which it uses to draw in new subscribers and keep current ones sticking around. Over the past few years, Netflix has had several flagship series, including Orange is the New Black and House of Cards. Netflix spent $12 billion on original programming in 2018, and that was up from $7.9 billion in 2017. It's estimated that this year, Netflix could spend up to $15 billion on original programming. Spending billions of dollars to produce original shows and movies is an expensive endeavor, but it's part of Netflix's long-term strategy of creating a massive library of content that can satisfy its more than 158 million subscribers. This strategy has become even more important to the company as a growing list of video streaming competitors has entered the market recently, including Disney and Apple, on top of the ongoing competition from Amazon. Amassing a huge library of original content is important to Netflix, but so is having a bankable franchise that the company can use to make money in multiple ways. Right now, Stranger Things is that franchise, and while it's hard to nail down exactly how many subscribers the show brings in for Netflix, the company is already using Stranger Things to generate revenue beyond video subscribers. For example, Netflix sells Stranger Things merchandise, including comic books, Lego sets, and Stranger Things branded apparel through a partnership with Nike, all of which will likely generate millions of dollars in licensing fees for Netflix. Not every new Netflix original series will have the same success that Stranger Things has had, which is why it's important that the company has already made a deal to produce a 4th season of the show, which will debut sometime in 2020. The bottom line is that Netflix has probably already earned back the money it's invested into Stranger Things from new video subscriptions and merchandising deals. And while the company's not done benefiting from the show's success yet, Netflix is probably keeping an eye out for the next blockbuster show that could take its place. Thanks for watching this video. Do you think Stranger Things will continue to be a huge moneymaker for Netflix? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and click subscribe. It helps us to reach more people, which allows us to make more awesome content.